Thank you. Hello. I guess it started recording. Alright. I don't understand. And yes, I'm watching Harry Potter again. Let me just mute that. It makes me feel good to have it on in the background. Oh. Stuff on my face and my eyes are burning. Hello. Let's see. What should we talk about today? I'm sitting up more. That's good. I want you to see my stomach binder. How are you? How are you feeling? Feeling okay today? Yeah. I'm feeling okay today. Had some weird dreams again. I don't like that. But sleep is important. Apparently. So, let's see, what else did I... Oh, I discovered some new music. There's a guy named Woosung, part of The Rose, a band called The Rose. And I just discovered a couple of his songs that he released, I guess, at the end of last year or middle of last year or last year. I'm always late to these parties, but I love it. So I'm kind of obsessed with the there's a song called Lazy. Can't get enough of it. That in the video. Can't stop watching it. Dance is so awesome. He is beautiful. Shocking. Much younger. But I can like the music. That's okay. I can like the music. My ears still work. I'm not that old. Oh, whatever. Even if we're the same age, they wouldn't like me. Oh. Bad self-talk. I am funny, smart, charming. Yes, that's what people say. I have value. Apparently I have some. I don't always see it. What is my hair doing? Fell asleep with it wet, so now it's like super curly and a mess. Look at it! Look at it! This is one of the things I wanted to talk about. The obsession or preoccupation with your looks once you start filming stuff. It's like, I did this to feel better about myself and not like, you know, start tearing myself down, so I'm trying to ignore the things that I hate. But, you know, there are things I don't like. There are things that I am embarrassed about. Things that if I do get a boyfriend, we're going to have a serious talk before, I don't know, anything gets to any sort of serious stage, because, you know, you should know this doesn't work, and this is a problem, and this is not attractive, and, you know, before you kiss me, you know, if you even want to kiss me, you should know I have a problem with my jaw. There is damage and the joints make clacking sounds, so I'm embarrassed to eat with people, and I'm terrified about what's going to happen if I ever get to kiss anybody again. Is it just going to be so loud and distracting while I'm kissing? That's embarrassing, but it's reality. But I don't want to just give up kissing for the rest of my life. It's so much fun. I don't like my lips. Well, I guess this one's okay. This one's almost non-existent. But I'm never getting any sort of injections. So that's embarrassing. I broke my front tooth when I was a kid. Of course, after the permanent one came in. I went sledding and went to jump on a sled and bumped it on, there was like a metal thing on this old sled at my grandparents' house and cracked my tooth. So forever I always have, they fixed it, but you know, ever since then, since I was little, every once in a while I have to get that fixed, and every once in a while it breaks again. And I don't think there's anything that can make you feel more hideous than when you're missing a tooth, especially a front one. That is not attractive. But why do these things matter? I mean, yes, we're in physical form for a reason, to feel the sensation of touch, sound, smell, etc. So it's important. But you should not judge people by it, and yet I do. Even me, who's trying to always be loving and compassionate. I immediately think to myself, I'm a hideous, missing tooth person. And if I had more money, I could have a procedure done to help fix this and to fix the teeth that got, there's some missing teeth in the back because of everything. And I couldn't afford to replace it with implants because do you know how expensive implants are? It's fucking ridiculous. Dental work should be included in your health care. It's too important to everything else. I mean, obviously, when you want to be all fancy and do veneers and stuff like that, just to be, better looking, and you don't have bad teeth to begin with, stuff like that, I can understand, charging a little more, but it affects everything. If you have, an infection, it goes to your heart. So just based on that alone, dental care should be covered. Or, at least affordable for human beings. I wanted to fix 2 teeth with implants, and the estimate was like $11,000. For 2! And I need a few more than 2 if I wanted to do my whole mouth. So these are embarrassing things. It makes me think, these are things that my mind, when it's at its low point, my spirit's at its low point, it starts to pick those things up and go, oh, remember? Your mouth sucks. No one's going to want to kiss you. Boop, put that in the bucket. Oh, here's another fish hook. Oh, your lips suck. Boop, boop, put it in the bucket. So then when you try and take one out and look at it and be logical, the whole bowl of fish hooks comes out. And before you know it, you're in a spiral. I mean, I've changed my diet and I've gotten healthier in the last 6 months. I've lost weight. I'm eating better. I'm still not at the ideal weight I'd like to be at. I'm very close though. I got weighed at the doctor's today and I'm in a new bracket, which makes me very happy. I'm not going to say the number. But I'm in better shape. But once I have 3 more weeks before I can really do anything too strenuous because of the surgery. I can do a little bit, so I'm going to start getting back at least in doing my arms and stretches a little bit. See how far I can go. Because I'd like to be a little more toned. But, it's never going to be ideal. So I wish we didn't have to tear ourselves down, let alone each other. But I know it's inevitable. I do it to myself. And I use that as an excuse not to like risk my heart. Because I'm like, even if I could have a conversation and somebody was like, hey, I really like you, you want to go out? I'd be, you should know a few things, like, you know, are you okay with it? Like, I would just want to go through the list and go, first of all, are you okay with this, 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 and this? Because otherwise, let's not go any further. I have to really rein myself in, because I panic about all of it. Instead of just going with the flow. I miss that feeling. I can't wait for the next wave. It's been too long without one. I mean, I haven't been in the pit of despair in a long time, so that's the goal, is always to stay away from the pit of despair. So I've been doing a lot better. Did somebody just knock? Or were you in the closet? What were you doing? Did you knock? Did you learn how to knock? It's Chip. It's okay, Chip can come up, Lucy. Lucy. It's my bed, not yours. Come here. Come on. Come on. Say hi to the people. The world, Chip, the world. Come here. Come here. You're awfully talkative tonight. He's not gonna come over. All right, Bubba. I'm talking to people. It's all right. You relax over there, Missy. Lay down. Chill. It's all good. It's all good. You just ate. You've got a nice heating pad there for your aging bones. Come on. This is a palace. Yeah? Mm-hmm. I don't know. So, this is my lumberjack shirt, I guess. This is my writing shirt. I don't know why. I feel comfortable in it, and I usually put it on when I'm going to be writing. So, anyway. Yeah. So, I know how hard it is to look at yourself in the mirror and hate what you see, and to pick it all apart, and to want it to look perfect when if you film things, or if even just taking pictures, which is part of the whole selfie project article I was doing, was trying to see if it helps or hurts, or a little bit of both, probably. Usually always is. To be able to look at yourself at some point and be okay that it's not perfect. To not worry that people are going to think, ugh, no. You know? When I have a nice picture, it doesn't feel like it's me. That's why, like, sometimes I'll, this about just come on, there's room. Are you coming? Come here, Lucy. The whole world, Lucy. Come on, you're good. Come on, it's just a cord. Don't freak out. Come here. You're good. Come here. If you come closer, you can sit on my lap. All right, go back to your spot. She's got a bum leg, and I gotta take her to the vet. It's another fortune. Oh, Jesus. See? Need perfection. Anyway, yeah. So every once in a while I have a decent picture, you know. Sometimes it's the lighting that makes it really pretty. Most times. I rarely do filters, but I do change like brightness and stuff sometimes. Just because it's better sometimes if you try to change it into art a little bit, so it's not as, otherwise you're just like, I feel like I'm just being egotistical if I'm posting pictures of myself thinking, oh, look at me, aren't I so pretty? Honestly, I post them because they look so foreign to me that they're not. It's the decent pictures I look at, I go, is that me? Doesn't really feel like me. Are you sure that's me? I don't know. It doesn't feel like me. So I post it, and I'm okay with posting it because I don't feel like it's me. It's the same thing when I sing, because I sing a little bit, and I sang a lot in church choirs and stuff growing up. My dad was a musician, and he wrote songs, and he wrote a musical that we recorded a soundtrack for, and I sang on that. And it's one of the things I can do well that I don't take credit for, because it feels like it's not me again when I'm singing, like something's working through me, like it's a gift from God or the galaxy, whatever. But it doesn't, again, it doesn't feel like it's something that belongs to me. The only thing I can take credit for is when I've worked really hard on, breath work and, the practicing, and someone found her squeaky toy. It's okay, keep playing with it, I don't care. They don't care. Nobody's watching. It's okay. The practice you put into it, that's you can take credit for that, but any sort of talent you have that kind of feels like, I don't know about anybody else, but when you're able to do something really, really well, that kind of you didn't really have to work for, it just doesn't feel like you can take credit for it. So it's not being humble, it's just kind of like I'm just a vessel something in the universe is borrowing to bring that out. But yeah, so. But it's been a weird couple of weeks, hasn't it? I don't know if it was the 2-2-2-2-2 or Pluto and Venus and Mars or something. It's amazing how much when things like that happen, even if you forget that it's happening, because I try to pay attention, but there's so much that's happening astrologically all the time. You can put alerts in your phone to remind you, hey, heads up, Mercury's going in retrograde, so be prepared for your laptop and everything to break. Take a deep breath, because it's going to be a rough couple of weeks. Other than that, though, there's a lot of stuff that gets more in depth, so I rely more on other experts to clue me in when that stuff is happening. But it's amazing, when I'm having a rough, when it feels like something otherworldly is happening to knock my little box around and down the hill, and I'm like, what the hell is happening? And you realize, and somebody tells you, oh, well, this is happening astrologically, there's this planet that's in your birth chart that's doing this, and you look back and you go, oh, every time that happens, some significant things in my life took place. So it kind of makes you a believer. And again, it's science. Science! Yeah. So. And just sorry, it's kind of an inside thing with one of my nephews. It just reminded me of something we used to do. Science. Oh God, I love laughing. Oh, it feels so good. It's like a really good sneeze. I think I have the giggles. Okay. Anyway. All right. Again, it's not like I'm sorry. It's not like anybody's watching. But I keep doing them. Yeah, I need a drink. Dehydration. Anyway, so I should listen to some music. Let's see. Sorry, that was probably loud. Void. I'm sorry if I offended you. Wah, wah, wah. Let me see. It's Woosung's birthday today. Just found that out. So.
My lippick?
My lippick. In honor of his birthday. Let's play a few seconds of this.
Mix and match your favorites at Domino's. Choose any 2 or more items for $5.99 each. You're probably wondering.
I'm not wondering. I don't wonder that at all. Dog is so cute. All dogs are cute, aren't they? This is my gangster look. West Side. Me lazy all day. So amazing. Fuck you. Happy birthday, woosung! Thank you for the song. Love it. Love it. I don't know all the words yet, but I've listened to it pretty frequently in the last, week or so that I've discovered it. Oh, I don't know. But sure do like that song. So catchy. There's certain songs that listen to and you feel it on the surface and you're like, oh yeah, that's a decent song. And there's some that just vibrate with you and you're like, oh, it just lights something up. That's one of them. It's now on my life soundtrack. Love it. I have a bunch of songs on my life soundtrack. I played a few of them for you. Boyd. Basically, I'm talking to myself. I don't know why I'm putting my leg up this high, but I just don't want you to see my abdominal thing. 3 more weeks. And supposedly I'll be back to, fighting strength. We'll see. And hopefully by then, we'll be into March, heading into April. So hopefully I can do my walks again. I love those. But I really haven't talked about anything interesting on this one either. I apologize, Void. I'll have to plan some better stuff. Freezing! Why did the temperature just suddenly drop? Anyway. Sugar and spice, that hurts. Fudgicles. I hope you're doing okay, whoever might be watching. I hope you're being hopeful. I hope you're being open. I hope you're going through that box or black bag of tricks that we discussed in the last video and facing those demons and taking their power away one by one so that you can shine brighter than the brightest star, which I believe is Dog Star, Sirius. I could be wrong about that. But be Dog Star. All dogs are cute, so be Dog Star. Plus Sirius is Harry Potter. I sort of got him sober. There's no more pain medication and I don't drink, so I'm just this loopy naturally. But I hope you're feeling loved, even in some small degree, by someone or something. And if not, if you're struggling, if you're in the dark a little bit, if you're in the dark a lot, if you're in the pit of despair, I'm there with you. Okay? So if you don't want to reach out to me in the 3D, in the real world, just have a conversation with me in your mind. Because I'm always going to say that you're wonderful and that you've got this. You can do it. Even if you don't know what it is, just take one step in any direction. Do whatever it takes to try and find the light, because I guarantee, even in the darkest of darks, usually the light is one reach away. Put your hand out, put your foot out, put something. Do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around, because I bet the light's behind you. Okay? And even if you're not ready to move, I'll sit there with you in the dark and we'll just chat about stupid things like giggling over the word science that you have no idea what I'm talking about. But just imagine me laughing like a crazy person, okay? And maybe that'll help start you giggling. And laughter is one of the easiest ways to lift your energy up. But when you're in the dark, in the pit of despair especially, laughter seems like a million worlds away. So I get it. But, you know, I'm kind of a lunatic, so, you know, call me to you and I will send my energy to you and we will sit there and just laugh or cry or whatever you want to do. Okay? Just don't give up. That's the one rule. Don't you dare give up. Because we need your light. We need every bit of light that's on the planet right now. The galaxy, whatever. We need it all to shine. And the more we come together and shine together, the better. So I'm just trying to do my part. And this is the only thing I seem to be an expert in. Alright, I love you. I'm sorry this was kind of worthless, but hopefully I just wanted to do something where there was a little more levity. The last one was kind of heavier, and I don't want to I'm not always, you know, Debbie Downer or sad or stressed. A lot of times I laugh and I'm goofy and I'm weird. And I thought maybe that would help today. So, alright, I'll talk to you soon. I love you, okay?